let's talk about mutual aid. Mutual aid is the secret to our survival in the past, the present, and the future. It's very easy to get stuck in a spiral of talking about what's broken in our society, but at some point, if we ever want things to get better, we must start learning strategies for moving forward. Mutual aid is really just a rebranded term for what traditional cultures and marginalized groups have always done for survival. It's a way of being in your community where you create real connections with your neighbors, show up for each other consistently, build trust to survive, and hopefully thrive as a collective organism. Mutual aid is not charity. Charity follows this top-down model where people with access to resources create elaborate gatekeeping around who gets their needs met, when, and how that gets done. The charity model maintains the status quo of haves and have-nots without addressing the root causes of inequity, while also typically excluding the have-nots from the conversations about their needs and why they have them in the first place. Mutual aid, on the other hand, aims to dismantle the hierarchy that creates haves and have-nots by recognizing that everyone has something to give, whether it's time, emotional support, money, etc., and that everyone has needs at different times. So this is very obvious when you think about it, right? But how did we forget this collective power? Colonial and imperial capitalist structures were designed to convince us that we exist in a world of scarcity and competition with our neighbors. We've been conditioned to beg for dignity and wait for permission to help each other and ourselves, but we have to wrestle ourselves out from behind the veil of this charade. Mutual aid works when members of a community join together to meet each other's needs collectively without begging for or waiting for permission from the government or from members of the ruling class. Each time we connect with our neighbors and practice self-determination in this way, we are planting seeds in a symbiotic system of solidarity. We all benefit when giving and receiving flow perpetually between us without indebtedness, without keeping score, and without waiting for permission to act. For a current real-life example of how mutual aid is done, look to the brave and dedicated people now taking care of each other in Minneapolis. The ability to cultivate well-being through mutual aid is a human right, and we must reclaim it and begin to live it. So find a mutual aid group in your community and join it to start experiencing this power that you've forgotten you have.